Shall I win this?
Nah. I say you just go and jump off and like get dull fall damage and die in game.
Haha, the enemy has approached.
1 minute left.
I did not expect him to actually run out. I thought he was just gonna sit in the corner.
Next one.
Where's the guy with the Fennec?
Yeah, there's like 3 of them are using Fennec. 3 bullets.
Freaky, man.
Switching sides.
Love it.
Alright, Trent, let's hear something then.
Search and destroy.
Let's see. Let's just hear it. Just tell us.
Saber 1. Check security on the objectives.
What do y'all? I want to know your guys' thoughts on things like 9/11.
Dude, you're starting off like that, bro?
We're just going.
Yes. Yes.
all in
Seriously.
Like that?
Yep.
I don't know. It's a little suspicious to me. I'm gonna lie.
It is to me too, bro.
Like literally the day before Trump having this, literally like 2 days before, the IRS lost like $2 trillion. Like just lost it randomly. They're all camping in their back building.
Oh shit.
Like I don't
They're
know.
actually back spawn. Left hand's back spawn. Nah, I don't know.
Don't look at the aim there. Do not look at the
It's
aim.
like super controversial, but
It is. That's what I mean.
I think it goes either way.
Yeah. I think the one weird thing is the World Trade Center building number 9.
Search and destroy.
No one really
There's
knows
been
about
claims
All Saber.
that there was an English broadcasting system 30 minutes before the tower actually went down. They were saying that it was down 30 minutes before it even happened.
Did you guys ever see like that hologram shit?
Well, hologram.
It was like a... I don't know how to explain it. It was like some shit where you could tell the video was like fucked with. And,
Oh.
like, they debunked it and it looked like a hologram.
Yeah. And then a lot of people forget about like the I don't know what it was. I think it was like World Trade Center building number 7 or something. Maybe like 7 or 9, and it like just completely collapsed. And like, yeah, like the firefighters apparently didn't go in. It was like a
The
pre-demolition.
info is free.
Yeah,
They be hiding shit.
100%. We were talking about this last night. How they don't tell us everything. They don't tell us everything.
Where did that guy even come from?
I don't
Dude,
know.
he ran out the way our teammate was watching.
Bro spawned.
He just spawned out of nowhere. Oh, that's
And then-
why.
Then we got War Monkey.
Wow, dude.
He's not. You think he's like the monkey that grabs an AK?
30 seconds. They've planted at Alpha.
Plant? Oh my god, what is this? No way.
Reload, you got 1 bullet. Ah, shit. That's got 3 bullets. No, but personally,
That's crazy.
I don't think, like, I think the building was bombed, not a plane flew into it. I don't know if that makes sense, but
It's like, how does a whole building
Search and destroy.
come crashing down like that?
especially when they said, like,
Saber
the...
1. Check security on the objectives.
But there was also a thing that, like, the fucking... Dude, I can't think well, thank God. The, like, the pipes, they were, like, not done right or something.
What you mean?
Like, they were, like, weaker than they were supposed to be.
What the?
And, like,
It's
somebody got fucked with it.
Probably from the bombing of '93.
Enemy UAV overhead.
True. No, but, like I saw something that it was just made bad.
That could have been it too.
I don't know, man. I think our government had something to do with it too. I mean, there were threats beforehand. I mean, why weren't we able to stop them? Why weren't we able to track these planes?
I mean, you just immediately knew who did it.
1 minute left.
Right. Like, how are the IDs still in perfect condition?
Yeah, I don't. And apparently,
Like what? How is everything burnt up?
I guess they didn't
Except
find
for their
black.
IDs.
I think the only black box they found was the one that crashed in like the middle of Pennsylvania.
Yeah, the only black. Yeah.
Like they never found the one that actually hit the towers or anything. Like it's just crazy to me.
But they could somehow get these guys' identification.
And find
Yeah,
the black.
They somehow know who they are.
I just thought
That's
it might be
insane.
no, it's the Taliban. Osama bin Laden did it. Like
Just out of nowhere, out of the. They killed Osama bin Laden. They found like his plans. He was gonna like derail so many trains.
he was a Taylor Swift fan. I will say that.
He was a Taylor Swift fan. He did have a good taste in music. But I remember you talking about like recently, or you talked about it yesterday. How recently like trains have been like
We've secured the bomb.
going off course and shit.
Mhm.
And then I thought about like how Osama bin Laden's part of his
spot,
plans were to derail trains.
Yeah.
So like one of it's like Osama, he has like a son or some shit, right?
Enemy
Yeah,
UAV
but
active.
I doubt it. I feel like
Oh,
it's
yeah,
probably.
very low possibility, but
If anything, it's probably like Russia.
yeah, like the hackers and shit.
Yeah.
That's what I don't understand. So like Russian has all these crazy hackers. Why don't we just use anonymous, bro? Anonymous
what I'm
is literally
saying.
next level.
Lost there.
They're
Literally.
so next level.
It's not even a person. It's just a whole group.
It's a whole group. None of them have ever been found.
Nope. The main one literally has a verified anonymous account on TikTok too, which is crazy.
Yeah. He like,
And they do good shit. They like.
he was the
dodge
one
people.
who got the emails from what's her name shit. Like anonymous was the group
Yeah.
Saber 1.
from what's that bitch's name? Hillary Clinton.
Detonated.
Yeah.
They were the ones who got the email.
We have the device. Hostile UAV in the area. Friendly UAV online.
All right, we actually got a lock in here.
Dude, this guy with the RPG is literally the most annoying thing I've ever seen in my entire life, dude.
Mastermind
Damn.
deployed.
Me personally, I think what's gonna happen is gonna be another train crash or event that like distracts the media and everything. And then
It's gonna happen right before the election too.
yeah, what's gonna happen is it's gonna be just another boost for Joe Biden or something. Or who knows, it might be a big boost for Trump. But what's gonna happen is that's gonna happen. It's gonna drag us away from like everywhere else that's in the world, and like Ukraine's gonna be taken over all of a sudden, or like
No one is up top.
either they're gonna be taken over all of a sudden, or they're gonna be pushed back all of a sudden,
Return to base.
and then, or even maybe like China invades Taiwan. I don't know.
Yeah, something's. I think it's gonna be like a historic event, and then something's gonna go completely under the radar.
Yeah. One thing that's
Just like it
gonna
always
Massachusetts is batshit crazy right now.
Oh,
They've
yeah.
like the media doesn't cover this. They've been literally having like murders left and right. Like apparently a father murdered his wife and 2 sons or something like that near Boston.
The lady that killed her 2 kids.
Or was that what it was?
Yep.
Like she jumped out the window after killing her 2
Yes.
kids. She like
Yeah.
jumped out the
Yeah,
window or
that's-
whatever, trying to kill herself. And the husband, like I can only imagine being what the husband's going through, bro.
He
Yeah,
kept
that's good.
saying that you have to. He was asking them people to forgive her. I was like, bro, I'm not.
I don't know. Like I
not
get that
doing
you love her and everything, but that's just like, come on, man. 2 kids.
It's crazy, bro.
You kill your own 2 kids and
That
then try to
happened in
jump.
Enfield, like
Did
2
it?
years ago.
Did it?
Yeah, corrections officer.
He like spazzed out, and he killed
Yeah.
both of his kids and called the cops and told them to come arrest him.
That's crazy.
Yeah, my dad.
My dad knew the
my
guy.
my dad used to work with him.
I don't know if you remember, there's like a gun store where like an old bank used to be next to the was it the Planet Fitness on Route 5?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
and the dude killed himself there.
He had a hostage, killed himself, and like his son went to our school.
Yeah, Devin,
Wait,
remember
actually?
we had a lockdown during baseball because of it.
I thought that was a gas leak.
No,
No,
That's what they
there
told us, man.
I
Yeah.
remember driving by. I think I was getting picked up from my dad's, and then there's a whole. It was like a mobile command center in the Five Below parking lot.
Holy
And-
shit.
It was
Yeah.
literally like locked down, and then like they didn't release anything about it because it was probably like very
They
personal. And
never
like,
do, bro.
and then like they found out that the dude had a hostage, I guess, and like killed himself afterwards.
yeah,
This shit was
Mind-blowing.
crazy.
People are fucking sick.
It's, yeah.
Like my I don't even know if I should be saying this, but my mom's like best friend, her like fucking brother-in-law was like a state trooper, like a well-known state trooper,
Yeah.
and his wife pissed him off. He just killed her
What?
and then killed himself. It was a homicide-suicide. Yeah,
That's crazy.
just out of nowhere.
I mean, I'm glad I don't have any family that's had anything like that. Or close to that, even.
Do you guys believe in like the demonic possession and stuff?
To an extent.
Yeah, I mean,
like
I
ghosts?
guess.
I believe it so much.
Nah,
But
not
that's
like
just-
ghosts. Like somebody gets possessed. Like
Yeah,
Yeah.
like there's like something like
It
evil.
doesn't necessarily have to be like a foreign presence to take over your mind.
Yeah.
What can happen is
look at what's that guy's name? Charles Manson.
yeah.
Dude.
So here's the thing: it doesn't necessarily have to be an outside possession. It could be
You
a
could even say, like,
personality.
Hitler.
It could literally be a personality disorder just appearing out of nowhere. Like the human, we just can't comprehend it. But it's like literally any moment in time, your brain could just give up on like whatever it's doing and just completely change. So like if you have a brain tumor or something, you won't even realize it until a certain moment in time, and then you just have like a complete like freak out. And it's just like it's so complex that it's like you don't understand.
It's crazy how AI is so advanced and we don't even know everything about the human brain.
Yeah, I know.
Mind blowing.
I was saying like yesterday.
Figure out how schizophrenia works, bro. Like,
Yeah.
1 minute left. Cold-blooded.
you rolled that nade a little closer.
Hit marker's crazy.
I hit that guy for twice with the hit marker.
So one thing, like, as soon as someone's able to create some sort of serum or whatever that allows our body to produce perfect copy cells of our, like, perfect copy of ourselves, like when we get injured or something, like that, because like right now literally the only reason why we age is because our cells reproduce when it's damaged, but they're not 100% copies of themselves, so that's why we get wrinkles and like scars and everything. But if somehow there's a serum that's like able to create
Like a
100%,
serum of youth or some shit.
like literally just 100% copies, like exactly every single time, we could theoretically
well, we
live.
literally live forever.
We'd live forever or even extend our life dramatically.
We're planting at Alpha.
And if we have the technology that we so-called have,
Full Saber, device is set.
not saying it
Stand by
should
to
be
detonate.
done, but it's 100% possible.
Yeah. I mean, I can see why they don't do it because they don't want overpopulation to happen.
Yeah.
Which
Or they
might
don't
be
wanna
a
take
thing.
I hate
their
this
hands with, like,
game,
bad
bro.
people.
Yeah, like bad people, they'll just live forever. I mean, obviously, you know,
Use our bomb.
if you get shot in the head, you're not gonna live because it's like
Ready up for the next
you
Well, yeah.
can't survive that. But if it's like,
You're not fucking Superman.
yeah, life in prison, like those type of things, just like wouldn't. I don't know.
Yeah, like, I feel like we wouldn't even do life in prison anymore. We'd have to do
You'd
death
probably,
penalty.
yeah, it would have to be. But so many states are against it. It's like crazy.
Yeah. Isn't Connecticut against it?
Yeah, heavily. They didn't even consider the death penalty for the guy who did Sandy Hook.
target and level it.
Yeah, it's fucking nuts, bro.
We
You know
have
what's actually crazy?
Huh.
So, I forgot what it was. Apparently the father of the guy who did Sandy Hook was like connected with the government or whatever. I forgot what it was. My mom was telling me about this, but the kid who did it, his dad, I guess, was like a conspiracy theorist or whatever.
Who did Sandy Hook?
Yeah, so the guy who did it, his father was like a major conspiracy theorist and was like either involved with the government or Alex Jones. I forgot which one of the two.
Dude, Alex Jones is next level, bro.
launching
And
fire
like,
Alpha.
Wait, he was in. Alex Jones said it wasn't real. Oh, maybe that's why.
yeah, because he was connected with it probably.
Yeah, what the fuck?
So the reason why he's probably saying it wasn't real is because he didn't want his name to be on it, like labeled everywhere.
Our device is disarmed.
I think, I don't know if it was the government or Alex Jones, but it was crazy because it's like, if it was the government, then they could have planned his son to do that and just like, the government could have just been like against his conspiracies and like did that to him,
like-
I don't know.
Like, what about like? This is way out of fucking left field. But like, what if like?
Search and destroy.
Like somebody's like behind shit like that, because I feel like no normal person thinks it's like.
Dude, the CIA
super
literally
school, like,
staged
what if
John F.
it's, like-
Kennedy's assassination. You
Oh
wouldn't
yeah,
think they'd
but like
stage
what I'm
other
saying is
things.
like, what if they brainwash the kid to be like, oh yeah,
I
I
mean,
want to do this today and do this.
so in the 1950s during the Cold War, what they would do to capture like Russian soldiers or like people like Vietnamese or whatever, what they would do is they'd bring them into a room, literally like Black Ops 1 style. They'd bring you into an interrogation room, and what they would do is they'd sit you in front of a screen with your eyelids straight open, and they would tell you like, you're gonna do this, you don't remember what's gonna happen, but you're gonna do this, blah blah blah, like literal like sleep agent type shit. And then like what would happen is, for example, I believe they did it on a kid, and what ended up happening is when they told him to do something, he did it, but it was like he went too extreme with it.
Actually,
Like, instead of killing like one specific person, I think he ended up killing like a whole like a family or something. Back in like the 50s, but they covered it up as like a just an insane man going around escaping a insane asylum.
dude, I swear, like those insane asylums or mental hospitals, dude, I don't think it's to heal them, bro.
No, they're to test on the human brain. That's what the insane asylums were. Because back Waverly Hills Asylum, what they would literally do is lobotomies just to see if they worked. They weren't
Jesus
even proven at the
Christ.
time. They would do a lobotomy just to see if it worked.
Enemy UAV active.
That's fucking nuts.
Like, that's why most insane asylums are supposedly haunted, because they did shit like that and then people literally died from it. Which is just absolutely crazy.
That's like
UAV
the
is orbiting the area.
Belchertown Insane Asylum. Dude, I went there, dude. That place literally gave me such creeps.
I want to go to Waverly
It's
Hills.
the negative energy.
So that's the thing about energy as well. So like, apparently it's kind of like a science behind it. So if like there's a traumatic or like very emotional event that happens, it can be ingrained on the walls somehow. I don't know exactly how it works, but that's like apparently the science behind the ghosts or whatever, where it's like, say someone was tortured, like, you know, like an asylum, someone was tortured and mortified, they had that very emotional event, traumatic emotional event. What would happen is that it would be ingrained on the walls if they died, and like, I guess like that's where they haunt. That's where they haunt. Holy crap.
Dang.
Yeah, shut up.
Enemy planted at Alpha.
And it's just, I don't know, there's just a lot of crazy stuff that
Like,
doesn't
if-
make sense.
If you go into like I went into where it was, like, I went to where this like lady got the first civilian to die in a war died. It was
Oh,
It
yeah.
was in Gettysburg.
Yeah, I
went
heard the
up
story.
to the room- I went up into like the room where she like died, and it was like a whole different energy from like outside, all nice, and then you go inside and you're just like, there's something here.
Yeah,
It's
so
like-
that's like,
it's a weird feeling.
yeah, it's just really weird. I think I know about the story though, where it's like she was taking care of someone, I think, and then she ended up getting shot from a stray bullet because she's trying to go out and get like water or something, and then like she just
Yeah.
died on the table or something.
Yeah.
I remember seeing that in Ghost Adventures. They went to the house.
Yeah. I went
You knew
there.
that supposedly the most haunted house in like America is in Connecticut?
Yeah.
Really? Oh yeah, the
I don't know how I just said it.
Conjuring house.
He's underneath you.
Dude, I don't want to play
Yeah, the
this.
Conjuring house, yeah.
We should go to the Ed and Lorraine house.
Dude.
That's
Isn't there
where.
a haunted house in Enfield that's like crazy haunted?
Yeah, it was on Ghost Hunters.
That's what you're talking about?
No. The Ed and Lorraine house, that's in Southern Connecticut, but it's got the Annabelle doll and everything. It's like a museum.
I thought they put that like mad far away.
No, it's
No,
in
they-
Connecticut.
it's
It's
still
literally just
in
a room attached to a house.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
steal that shit.
And they literally put it in a glass. Yeah.
Container.
Nah,
and then
there's
like,
this fucking... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
so
Sorry.
like, I was watching this YouTubers that went. They were the first ever people to like go and investigate that like museum part. And the guy was like, anytime someone doubts their magic, like the Annabelle doll, they're like, oh, you're not real, you can't do anything. what would
It does
happen?
something.
A kid did that, dies in a car accident on the way home.
All safe
Nah, there's
Yeah.
like something, I forgot what but there's like a boy version of the Annabelle doll.
Yeah.
I know, it's like a sailor, like a
And-
sailor-looking doll, right?
Yeah, and if you, dude, this kid's a pussy. If you, you have to like say something to him, or like, say like
Yeah,
thank
you
you, or
have
say
to-
like goodbye or something.
Yeah,
and
you
if
have to
you don't-
acknowledge him.
Yeah, there's been like 4 people that haven't done it, and they've all died in like crazy ways, like car accidents.
Yeah.
One of them died in like an avalanche or some crazy shit.
I was watching this, you know, I watch like Ghost Adventures a lot, so there's the museum in Las Vegas, it's Zach
Down to you, mate. Finish the
Bagan's
mission.
haunted museum, and I was watching a video on it, and there was this video, and they had to put a warning, because they said don't look at the doll, when we show the doll, don't look at
That's
in
what it
its
was.
eyes.
Yeah, you're not supposed to look at the doll in the eyes.
And
Yeah.
and I started like, I was like, oh fine. The guy was like holding a Bible, and he was like, I heard that even on camera you can't look it in the eyes. And the lady was like, oh yeah, don't look it straight in the eyes. If you're watching this video, bad things will happen to you. And I started freaking out.
Dude, I would have geeked the fuck out, bro.
I didn't watch that video.
To win.
I don't
I
remember
was
seeing
watching
that.
shit. I'd look that shit straight in the eyes on accident, bro.
I did.
Yeah,
It like your eyes go straight to it, and you just get focused on it.
It just automatically attracts to you.
Yeah. And then my PS4 was just, I couldn't watch YouTube for like 3 days because it wasn't working.
So here's where I'm skeptical with this ghost shit. You know what a Ouija board is, right?
Yeah.
I played it by myself like a month ago and nothing happened.
Yeah, I feel like
I don't think you can play it by yourself, right?
You can, but you're
I
not
think-
supposed to.
yeah, I think the Ouija board is kind of,
It's kind of
It's
BS.
fake.
Yeah.
Oh, I just died to that guy. Kind of
So
fugazi.
I played it by myself and nothing happened. I
Really?
mean, it'd be interesting to try in like a supposedly haunted place. Cause in my house,
I'd
two
be
people,
too scared.
2 people have died in my house, both in the same room. One was a Vietnam vet who built a shed, but when we went and put the pool where it is now, there were like big old cement blocks underneath it. Like the shed was tied to it, and we were like freaking out
What the
because like,
fuck?
is there a bunker underneath the shed that we don't know about?
Yeah,
Because he was a
what?
Vietnam vet. We didn't go that deep to figure out what it was, but is that
Did you, do you guys know Keegan?
All safe.
Reem,
Yeah.
the soccer
Yeah.
player? Yeah.
Yeah, so his, he lives on Route 5.
Oh, I know that haunted ass house that he
And
lives in.
it's not, the house isn't haunted, but he has a barn in the back. And it was like part of like the Underground Railroad. And there's like, if you go in the back, you can go like underneath the barn, and there's like shackles, there's like cups
Oh,
and
that's
shit.
creepy.
And we played the Ouija board in there, dude. It was the scariest shit I've ever done in my life.
Dude, why do I always get shot from behind?
Other than the Belchertown Insane Asylum.
Dude, I don't.
There's actually one place I want to go to is a World War I bunker, like on the beach near where is it? You know, have you ever been to where's that beach on the border of Rhode Island that everyone wants to go to?
I've never been to, actually I went to Rhode Island once for a tournament. We can leave this if you want.
Yeah.
Is it?
Taylor Swift's house is near it.
Oh, Rocky Neck?
Watch Point.
Yeah, some
Watch
shit
Point,
like that.
whatever. There's
Watch
an old, I don't know if you guys see it, but there's an old World War I bunker, and it's all fenced off. I went there with my stepdad and my grandpa, and we hopped the fence, and like I want to go there because it's like creepy and shit, but it's like he went in there and it's like a tunnel system over there, bro. It's
Nah,
like
dude.
creepy.
I swear, and like, well, I think it's proven in New York, but I swear, like, big cities have like tunnels underneath like their whole entire place at like the
catacombs of Paris, bro. Oh my god.
yeah, like I swear they have like tunnels underneath them, so like
Like
if
secret
the government
tunnels?
has to go in, yeah, shit like that.
Yeah, Washington D.C. has a whole system. Like it's
Yeah.
crazy. And then like
But like I swear people just be disappearing and
yeah.
like so say
It's
you get
weird.
arrested for something crazy, or like you're like a higher up and you get arrested, and then they say you're going to jail, but they sneak you out of a tunnel and you go to somewhere exotic.
Yeah. One thing that's crazy is for me is the catacombs of Paris. Literally, like parts of the tunnel are lined up with human skulls, which is just crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's.
And there's like even still to this day unexplored parts of that shit because it's so vast. Like there's like over 1,000 miles of tunnel down there or something.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like so easy to get lost and people die there almost like every year.
Dude, that's like the suicide forest in Japan, bro.
I saw,
wild.
dude, I saw
Dude.
the movie about that. I forgot what it's called, but I saw that
Shit,
and
you're
it
not
creeped
playing
me out.
anymore?
No.
Alright.
It
But
creeped
dude,
me
like,
out.
I read a thing on it. You could literally be walking through the forest and you'll get hit with a foot from a hanging guy, bro.
Yeah, 'cause there's like enough people that die like per day.
Yeah, apparently there's like people will go there like completely fine, not thinking about it at all, and then there's a voice that pops up in their head, and they're just like, commit
Yeah.
suicide, or like you hate your
Yeah,
life.
that's what I mean. Like, what I want to know what
What
causes
is that,
people
bro?
to just lose their mind and just like kill people.
Perks,
like,
bro, I'm telling you.
There it is.
And
Nah,
just,
I
I
swear,
don't know.
like,
It's I don't know. That's
so,
why.
back out of
That's
this,
why I got the. That's why I got the Saint Michael's.
I have a St. Michael's around my neck. Yeah,
I don't.
I'm
I
not
go
trying
balls. I go balls deep.
but like, that's what I'm
I'm not
saying.
messing with
Like, so I think there's exceptions, like the Columbine people. Like, obviously they were fucked in the head.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
But there's like the Virginia Tech shooter. He was a normal fucking student. He had good grades and all that shit. Out of nowhere, he just decides to shoot up his college.
Yeah, there's some
Dude,
there's
I
like kind
swear
of stuff
there's
like
like
that.
some shady shit going on. Like some, obviously not like Charles Manson or whatever the fuck that guy's name is, but some crazy shit like that.
Yeah. Charles Manson was.
Dude, he's built
Fun-
diff, bro.
fun
Swastika
fact-
on his forehead and shit.
Fun fact about H-Man in Germany back in the 40s, he took a hell of a lot of cocaine apparently.
You know that apparently he was gay and Jewish,
Yeah, he was 100% Jewish. That's proven
Yeah,
already.
he was. Yeah.
But
and
he,
apparently he was gay and he had blonde eyes, or not blonde. He had blonde eyes. He had blue eyes apparently.
it's gotta be
Yeah,
cat.
that's.
I think it's cat, but I like saw a thing on it.
So like, you know how like on older films you can see how he's like literally losing his mind and looks really fucking skinny.
Yeah.
During that time, like what he would do is he would literally take crack, just to like cool himself
No,
down.
I don't
and-
think it's crack. I think it's fuck. It's like black. It's like fuck. What was it?
Black
they
tar
do it in the
heroin?
Peaky Blinders. And I don't even know if it was heroin. Let me look it up. Cause I know like all the war vets used to like smoke it out of a pipe to go to bed so they don't get flashbacks and shit.
Dude.
Fuck, what's it called? No, not cocaine.
Tar.
Opium, just straight
Oh,
opium.
opium. Yeah.
Yeah.
All I know is that he literally took straight up drugs because he was like up all day and night trying to like win the war, and like that's what ultimately drove him crazy and like killed him because he's like, send these troops over here even though we're being overrun by 1,000,000 Russians. Like that's how like crazy he was, and it's like some people were kind of drawing connection with that Hitler. I mean not Hitler, Putin, because it's like he's also going insane, has been diagnosed with like cancer I guess and stuff. But I don't know.
It feels
There's-
like all the higher ups, bro. They all suddenly
know.
get sick and disappear.
Not just that, just famous people.
Like, what's the like? I don't know if it like proves it, but in my mind, it's like holy shit. Is that Andrew Tate word for word
Predicted
said
what's
they're
gonna happen.
cancel him, they're gonna arrest him, and then they're gonna kill him.
Yeah, they're
They're gonna falsely accuse him and then kill him. And then out of nowhere, he sees a ghost and then has a fucking tumor,
yeah. In his lung.
bro, in his lung.
Literally word for word. First they try and cancel you. If that doesn't work, they try and put some BS on you, and then they arrest you. Then, if that doesn't work, that's when they kill you.
Yep.
Literally word for word, that's exactly what's happening to him.
Why do you think Alex Jones disappeared, bro?
Did he disappear?
Yeah, I don't think anybody's heard from him in a minute. I know Joe Rogan hasn't.
I mean, he also did just get sued for like 300 million, and did have Kanye West on his shit too.
Yo, Kanye West is a fucking.
Kanye West just lost it. There's something wrong with that man. Like
Yeah.
mentally.
He came out and said he has like bipolarism and autism.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
And it's just like, Hold on, there's a guy up there, Maddie.
That's the wall, bro. Did you see that shit? I think it was Jim Carrey. I don't know if it was Jim Carrey.
Oh yeah, he was
like,
on
at the Grammys.
No, it wasn't even the Grammys. It was on one of the late night shows.
Yeah,
and he was like,
somebody,
"You're
called
all."
him out about like the third eye or some shit.
And he's like, "You guys are all part of the Illuminati." And he's like, "Jimmy Kimmel, you even know about it. You don't look at me like that. Like you're part of it too." And everyone's like confused. And then like apparently he got like threatened by the Illuminati or whatever. That's like literally when he completely shut up about it.
Yeah, it's fucking.
It's crazy.
Dude, some people don't believe in it. Dude, it's gotta be real. There's no way, bro.
I mean, if you see Obama in a robe praying to this owl demon god, then it's gotta be real.
Search and destroy.
Like, it's just crazy to me, because it's like, no one even, like, they tried checking for Photoshop, but that's just not even Photoshop. It's literally just a picture of Obama in that forest, in a meeting with, like, a bunch of higher-up people praying to an owl demon god. And they don't even deny it.
Oh, that Bohemian Island shit?
Yeah, they, like, don't even deny it.
Have you seen that video, bro?
Which one? There's plenty of
where
videos.
The guy on Joe Rogan's podcast exposed it?
No.
So basically, they like. Let me win this real quick. I just choked that.
We lost the round.
But basically, here, wait, let me get the exact name of it so I don't fuck it up. The Bohemian Grove. So basically, this guy said, so Alex Jones snuck into it and recorded it. Apparently, allegedly, because there's like videos there.
Yeah.
And he said that they all got together, they all dressed up in white robes.
Yup.
And then they prayed to they prayed to an owl god.
Yeah, I
And
saw.
then somebody brought out like a fake body of sticks, like it's sticks
Yeah.
that looks like a body, and they lit it on fire, like they were sacrificing a human, and then they were praying to an owl god.
Yeah, that's what's crazy to me.
And then there's like that. Fuck, dude, I keep forgetting the island name. I had it before. There's an island apparently. It's not like confirmed or anything yet. But what we were just talking about, it's crazy because they literally don't deny it.
Damn.
Oh shit. It's crazy because
Yeah.
they literally, nobody's denied it.
No, they even denied it, and it's like one of those things that they don't try and cover up, which I'm kind of surprised.
Which is weird.
Yeah, and it's like, I saw a photo, I remember, it was a photo of literally President Obama in a white robe, like you said, and they're like
Yeah.
burning like a stick figure person.
And like the island apparently dates back, like, or the Grove, they apparently, it like dates back like many years. Like,
Yeah, like there's
apparently,
pictures
like,
of Roosevelt,
Yep, there's pictures of like Ronald Reagan there.
like literally
like-
every influential person that we've known has probably been there.
Yeah. And then I saw this other thing, and it was about like some island that's like technically undiscovered, they say, but it's like not actually undiscovered. And a bunch of these higher ups, they go to it, and it's like tribes that are there. I'm diving across my beach.
How do I die there?
Yeah, I have no idea. So it's like a. I stunned him. He's literally on the A-bomb.
Is he?
Yeah. So apparently it's like an island of not like like there's like tribes there.
Oh, Sentinel
Does that make
Island.
sense? Yeah, I think it is called Sentinel Island. And apparently they go there. Like all the higher ups keep go there if they want, and they can have like sex with children and shit like that. Like they just do whatever the fuck they want to the people that live there.
Oh, I think that's Epstein Island.
Search and destroy.
Yeah,
I was talking
definitely
about
Epstein Island.
Sentinel Island was the one underneath India where there's literally there's a tribe
Oh,
that's
and it's like,
cannibalistic and they like don't.
Yeah.
It's still
Somebody
untouched
flew
this
like
day.
a drone over it and they were throwing spears at it and shit.
No, someone went to it and got eaten.
That's what it was. Apparently people say that's where... Wait, no, never mind, I'm going rogue. I was gonna say that's where DB Cooper landed, but that's just the most rogue shit I've ever said.
DB Cooper, that's like saying Lil Pump went to like Comic-Con and did some, I don't know.
Wait, what?
I don't know. But like, I heard about Epstein Island about that, where it was like, people would go there just to do fonduing with underage people.
Yep. And it's like, if you know about this shit, how the fuck did they get away with it?
Well, that's the thing, he got arrested for that shit, bro, and it's like, he died mysteriously in a jail cell.
Oh, you're talking about Epstein?
Yeah, like, I mean, he deserved to be in jail in the first place for that shit, and everyone else too.
100%.
But it's
I
like, the
think
way he died was really
he died
mysterious.
because he knew so much.
He knew so much in there, he's probably
It's
gonna
like an Alex
expose him.
Jones. They didn't want him to expose it. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, he was probably gonna expose it, but they killed him before he could, and... Because I feel like his get out of jail card would have been to expose it, and he would have gotten out of jail, and everyone would
Yeah,
have
it's
been
like
like, oh
throwing out briefcases of government information.
yeah.
Dude, it's fucking nuts, bro.
Trent, you got anything to weigh on this? You're very quiet.
Nope.
Government over here. Mr.
Typical
Agent.
Trump, man. He's actually recording this and sending it to fucking
Defend the objective.
The police.
the hitman, yeah. Good thing I'm using an IP spoofer. Good luck catching me.
Meanwhile, the police just pull up your address. First and last name and address. Anyone middle at all or no?
I don't think so. Oh, there's a guy laying on B.
No way.
Trent, you don't got anything to say, man?
Nope.
Do you work for the government?
Round secure. On to the next.
One thing that kind of concerns me as well is like most foods in America that we eat are banned everywhere else in the world.
Yeah, well.
I mean, maybe we're just built different. We're Americans. We're just like
The most
Gods.
obese place of all time.
we're actually not surprising. We're like not even in the top 10.
Really?
Yeah.
What's higher, like Dubai and shit?
There's this island in the middle of the Pacific that has like
They're
a
all just
90%.
600 pounds?
Yeah, there's like a 90% obesity rate.
Jesus Christ.
We're like-
basically the same thing.
We're
bro.
less than like 20%.
Actually?
Have you seen the
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the videos of like gym classes from the 1960s?
Yeah, that shit. I love looking at those shits from like back in time shit.
All
That are
of them
like-
had six packs and
Yeah.
Oh yeah, everybody back then was shredded. And
Jacked.
everybody back there, the hookup or the, I don't fucking remember the word, but the hookup culture was
Yeah.
not a thing, bro.
Yeah, because everyone was religious. Everyone was a Christian
Everyone
back
was
then.
a religious, yeah.
And then like
But
all of a sudden,
they were also getting them ready to go to war. So
yeah. Well, like in the 50s. So this is what happened. Everyone in the early 1900s were like religious, Christian, Jewish, whatever, right? World War I happens. Everyone's drafted to the war. They still believe in God, blah blah blah. But then a bunch of people die. The Great Depression happens, and then everyone starts going batshit crazy. That's when they start working for money, and that's usually where the hookup culture came from. Like women would literally sell their bodies for money because back in the day, like everyone was broke, and it's like anything to get any money, right?
Anything, yeah.
So that's where that happens. World War II happens, and then soldiers were they don't do it how they do it now, where it's like you're out on a tour for like 4 months and then you rotate back in. If you're drafted, you were told to go out on an aircraft carrier for 3 years. There was no rotating. You're out there for 3 years. So like, what would happen is if like you were stationed in France, you would typically hook up with the French ladies there, like, you know, something in like, I don't know, Japan or like Hawaii, like you would typically usually hook up with the ladies there. Everyone gets home. Everyone's tired. Everyone hates everything. The Korean War happens not even a few years later. Everyone's tired of that. We're break up World War III again. And then, like, the 60s and 70s, that's when we start getting to Vietnam and everything, and everyone's like, peace, not love, like, love, not war. And then everyone who was forced into religion was like, yeah, this is tiring, this is BS, I don't want to be part of this because I'm forced into it, I want to do my own thing. That's when they start doing their own things, like, sex and, like, hookups and hookers and, like, being all natural, I guess. Drugs, everything. And then the 80s, 70s and 80s is when everything took off, like, the corn industry and, like, that's when
Satanism
and like
church
and like the underage shit, like back, like you think about it now, but in the 70s the underage shit was going rampant back in the 70s. Like it was crazy. And then like in the 80s, like it just went wild because everyone, like almost like every city had like a block of hookers.
Like, look at, dude, wanna know what's the most mysterious place on Earth? Fucking Amsterdam.
What did Amsterdam do?
Amsterdam is crazy.
How so?
Every drug is legal.
That's true.
There's a red light district where prostitution is legal.
Yeah, I remember seeing something like that.
Motherfuckers live on lakes, bro. Like, they have boat houses. But like, if I did like a project on it. Amsterdam, there's like the red light district is like a 6-story thing of just straight prostitutes.
I remember seeing this on Bert Kreischer. He was in like Amsterdam or whatever. Maybe it was Germany, but he went to the Anne Frank house, and it was just a red light district, and that's where the flying dodos comes in. I love that dude.
That's wild.
They're doing a movie on his I Am the Machine joke.
Actually?
Yeah, they're doing a machine. I Am the Machine. He stars in it, but he's not like his 20-year-old self. They're doing a movie about it, which looks, I don't know. It's a comedian movie, so it's probably not gonna be like top tier, but it's probably gonna be funny.
Nah. Dude, shit's crazy, bro. Dude, my back hurts from this chair.
You need a gaming chair or something, bro.
Bro.
Do I really though?
Not even get an office chair. Just an office chair with some cushions or something.
Nah, bro, I like this chair, man.
You probably have like a fart engraved into your chair because that's how long you sit there.
I don't know, maybe. I know all of your guys' chairs be stanking though.
Nah, my chair clean.
Nah.
Yeah,
I spray
shit
my
is stinky as shit, yo.
I mean,
I
with
know trench shit is stanky.
oh yeah, trench shit. He be safety in it every night for like 3 times an hour.
You be sniffing that shit too.
Dude.
Like, it probably won't be engraved in the polished wood. I feel like that'd be really hard for smells to get into.
Search and destroy.
Yeah, imagine if my farts were like acid, bro.
Dude.
What?
Dude, just acidic farts, bro. What the fuck you be eating?
I didn't even
Did you
load
guys-
in yet.
Did you guys see that shit on that fucking like cloud?
Yeah, the shit was like. Wait, you're talking about the Ohio thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like when I woke up that morning when it rained after this shit happened, there was some like chlorine and everything. It was bad. I know we talked about it
was literally
yesterday.
just like a fucking on top of the fire truck. It was literally just like a big ass fucking.
What the fuck just exploded?
Did you see like the picture of the sky in Ohio though?
Yeah, was it like a plane view or whatever?
Dude, it was like a straight up mushroom cloud.
Search and destroy. All safer. Detonate the
Like,
target.
how does that happen, bro?
I don't
Happened.
know.
We've secured the bomb.
Twice.
And that's like one of those catastrophe things that happen that will go like not under the radar, but something bigger than that will happen.
Oh my god,
And-
there's a guy there. He scared me.
And nobody will say anything about it because everybody's worried about this shit because it's blasted on the media.
Setting device on Alpha. Stand by.
Camping in a
Does that make
corner.
sense?
Yeah.
Saber, device is set. Stand by to detonate.
I take out
So
my
like that
beanie.
happened, so like a terrorist
Like the-
escape or like some shit they traded another person.
We took a victory
Like
there.
that
Prepare to
time
repeat
that
it.
we were supposed to pull our troops out of wherever the
Afghanistan.
heck. Yeah, and then they ended up all getting killed because the terrorists found them.
Yeah, they
Oh
like,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Search and destroy.
well, they
And
like
then it
bombed
was
the
kinda
airport.
Yeah, and it was like one of those things where it was kind of just like next day nobody talked about
Nobody
it.
cared
fucking
about
because-
gave a shit about it. They put the flags at half mast and nobody cared.
Yeah, and I was just standing there like, bro.
What would you call Afghanistan? I wouldn't call it a loss for us because we were there for so long and we achieved our goal, but I think a loss for the Afghanistan government.
Yeah, yeah.
There just wasn't a fucking winner, bro.
We couldn't do anything because the government was so screwed
Like,
up. Like,
nobody won. We lost so much shit.
yeah, we would go in, teach them how to shoot their guns, and what would they do? Because
Shoot
we're
us
so
with their
high,
guns.
we're so high and mighty, they would just shoot their guns, waste their ammo, take off, and we would have to deal with it.
Yep. You saw that guy back there?